Alright, this is the opening slide, description of what the course material is. The majority of slides have some sort of narration when they start. So,
watch the following video. It started as a traffic stop where the driver had active arrest warrants. The driver flees the traffic stop and a car chase ensues. The suspect wrecks into an occupied vehicle and flees carrying a baby. Can you list any Graham factors to determine if this use of force is reasonable?
they come down here and they click the video. And then they can go back and list the Graham factors. So these slides act as like a pre-test to see where they stand knowledge-wise with the Graham factors. So say they don't know and they just put running away.
I see a couple Graham factors that apply to the video we just watched. Compare them to your answers, then we can continue.
So this is what I put for Graham factors, making the slide, compare it to theirs. So now they get to see what the correct answer is for the next one.
Watch the following video. A man armed with a knife threatened probation officers to leave his residence. Police arrive on scene. The man is still holding the knife. Can you list any Graham factors to determine if this use of force is reasonable?
Watch the video.
Put that knife down, Pat, now! Put it down!
So hopefully they paid attention and they have an answer.
I see a couple Graham factors that apply to the video we just watched. Compare them to your answers, then we'll continue.
So maybe I'll correct the data set to include, because I left out to the officer, and I am only able to put in 10 options. So this is the full version. There's other, I put immediate threat to the officer. So I'll work on that a little bit, but anyway, you get the gist of it. So again, here I give a brief description. You can watch the video.
Arms behind your back. Now, hands on your back.
So they watch the video and submit their answers.
I see a couple Graham factors that apply to the video we just watched. Compare them to your answers, then we'll continue.
So I get to see I'm on track.
Graham versus Connor determined that objective reasonableness is a standard.
So after those two videos, the next set is just describing Graham v. Connor. And it breaks it down for them.
Objective facts are evidence that can be examined and evaluated. There is no need for interpretation. Conclusions cannot be evaluated and are left to the interpretation of the reader or listener. Use facts when documenting a use of force. Avoid using conclusion.
So they get to see some facts and conclusions.
Graham versus Connor helps law enforcement determine when force is reasonable by applying the four-pronged test, also known as the Graham factors. Only one of the four factors has to be established. Review the Graham factors and we'll continue with some more videos.
Again, we review the Graham factors.
Are you ready to test your knowledge? If so, click Next, or go back and review the previous slides.
So once they click Next, they cannot go back. They cannot leave the quiz.
Which U.S. Supreme Court case is used to judge all uses of force?
So here they type in their answer again. Capitalization isn't important, but spelling is.
List all four Graham factors that we've discussed.
Put in their answers. Order doesn't matter. Capitalization doesn't matter. Let them know they got them all right.
Complete the sentence.
Here, same thing. In this, I put in objective reasonableness or objectively reasonable. Either one is considered correct.
Select the statements that are objective facts and not conclusions.
And like I said, on these, I get 2 choices on each quiz. So I get to come back. Take that one out. And then that concludes the quiz. And that's basically what I have at this point. I'm going to alter the answers a little bit to include just a few more, give a little bit more variety as long as it entails the essence of the gram factors, and move on and increase the difficultiness as we watch other videos that are not quite cut and dry. And we're moving on to deadly force as well for the Tennessee v. Garner. So that's where I stand right now. Let me know what you think.